Okay, so today, I think, yeah, we're gonna be making a music player using C# the .NET Core with Raylib binding. Yeah, let's first add the package. Okay, import the library. Okay. Okay. Wait. Can we actually get the width before initializing the window? I don't think so. But for now, let's just use the default. Yeah. Mm, then, let's do that. I think we're gonna be using the background. I just downloaded the background. Let me show you. Oh, it's ugly. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be using that. I mean, I will change the background later, but for the example, let's just use that for now. We also have fonts, custom fonts. I've downloaded the Jetson, no, JetBrains fonts. Okay. So I have all of the fonts like bold, extra bold, italic, medium, regular. We're gonna be loading them after initializing. Let's do that here. Okay. Yeah, I think I will create a dictionary with the key and the font. So we can use the key to load the different fonts we want. So let's do a dictionary. Okay. Yep. Let's specify the path to the font. Okay. And the fonts folder. I think we need the names, right? Yeah. We will just iterate over into each font file with the extension TDF, and we will use the file name as the key. But the file names are very large. Yeah. Well, I think we will remove the Jetson prefix in the name. We will worry about that later. But for now, we have the font folder. We have the large fonts. So let's write the logic. Hmm. I have to specify the font, right? Yeah. There's a list of files. Isn't this an enumeration? It enumerate files. Yeah, this is an enumeration. If file return. No, we don't have to do that. So each no, file file name font name path that get file name without extension. Okay. Okay. Then we'll have to load the actual font, right? Okay. Font holding if load font file name file. Okay. And we'll just font dot font name font. That's right. Okay. And now I think that's fine. Yeah. Now here we have to unload them. Just iterate over individual eval repair fonts in no font in fonts lib dot unload font dot value. Okay, we'll call that after taking drawing. No, not here because I want to do that here. Yes, and we have an asset file, right? We have the image file. It's not that high quality. You can't even see it. Let's see. We have. I mean, I did download a high quality one. Let's check if there are any other ones. I mean, I could make one, but I don't know how to make one. This one, yeah, this is the one I downloaded, but somehow it's not that good looking. Let's stick to sky blue. First, let's make the logic like the showing the progress bar and the controls like pause, previous, next, and also the name, like the name and the yeah, I think that yeah, name is fine. Like the file name. So we have we do have some audio. Yeah, I have non-copyright songs. I mean, I used to listen to them when I was a kid, like when I got my first phone. So these are we're gonna be using these two songs for the video. But you, when but me after the video, I will use them for with all the songs that I have. But I can't play them during the video because YouTube might copyright them. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what's next? We are loading the font. We are loading them after the while loop. Now we have to let's run this one. Oh, for some reason it's taking so long to restore the packages. I don't know why. What? Oh, my bad. I didn't call initializing method. Okay. Is it gonna load the font or it's gonna crash? I don't think. Yeah, it's working. And we also unload the. Did we? And I don't think. Yeah. There. This one is loaded. But are they unloaded or they're not gonna? They're not in the logs. They are loaded, but I don't see any unloading. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to create the. Yeah. What is that? Uh. Let's create a static into screen. Oh, we don't need that. Okay. Render on. Which is because the API is same, it's just a binding for how to load the music. We have to load the music, we have to play it. We should also be able to get the actual length of the music and the current play time, so we can show the progress bar. Let's search for that audio that I think it's music. Yeah, load music stream. It takes the file name, and then okay, we can actually check if the stream is actually valid or not. And we have the actual unload music. We have to call this method in each frame so the music actually plays, and we can also check if the music is playing or not. So once the music is completed, we can skip to the we can go to the next one. You can just increment it. Then we have, I don't know what the update does. I think yeah, this is the one we should call during each frame. The play one we should call outside the frame, like I think it's a bit yeah, let's see that. We will find out. You can stop, you can pause, you can resume. We do have with time length. Yeah, this is the one we want. Hold on. Okay, so we have time played. So we can take the how much time has been played. We can use that to create the progress bar. Let's see. First we have to, let's try to first print the file name, but we're not loading the font like the music, right? I think it's fine. Audio. Dude, this is the library. And this audios. And we will, here we will load the audio file, and we cannot, we have to maintain the state like the current audio index. Or do we? I mean, we don't need to, we can just, no, we do need it. Audio index going to be the first one initially. And do we need anything else? Okay, we have the, we first need to load the audios. Let's create a method for that. Let's make the it's gonna be animable. Yeah, adios. I don't think you can instantiate. Okay, you can just create a list because that's how we do. Okay, now here we have the audio path. Hold on. Alright, I'm hearing things. I don't know whether it's a mouse in my house. It's in the ceiling. So yeah. So, mm, okay. And then we have to here we have to use the let's call the load song first. We'll load if the uh how do we let's check the library. So first we will load the song. If first we have to check if the music is playing, that right? Or do we play that uh here? I think we have to we are not calling load audios. We're calling that. And after that we have to play the song, the first index of the file, and it will be playing. And then we will in the render song we will check whether the music string is playing with the current index of the file. If it is not playing, it means it's either ended, finished, so you can go to the next one, or if the user presses keys like the arrows like to the previous and next, we can actually unload the stream. Do we have the unload one? Unload music stream, yes. I don't think do I have to unload the stream if it's finished? Let's check. Well, do I have to unload the music stream if it's finished playing? I think it will automatically unload itself because okay, we do have an example. I sure hope this is not next. This is not the code. Is this the one? Oh, we have Haskell as well. Yeah, this is just a headers. Need the actual example. This is the result. Yeah, we will just try and see whether it works or not. Just call play Raylib dot play audio stream. On the stream, do I have to load this? Yeah, dude, I'm dumb. I keep forgetting stuff. Yeah, we will call the load version. Okay, sample rate. What is that? Okay, yeah, we have to use the music stream. Okay, we have the file. We should take the current index, audios, audio index. Okay, but we first have to check if there is any audio loaded or not. If audio dot count is equal to 0, return, else we will load. I think we should return boolean if it's playing, if it actually loaded or not. It returns something, returns the music. Yeah, of course it's gonna return music. What I'm thinking, I think I should also store these music streams. How do I do that? I mean, I should not do that for every file, like before the actual. Let us do it for every single file inside the loop. So we are loading the audios first, I mean the files, actual file path, and then in the load song we will have to return the music. Let's make it okay. Now here where music in song equal to loads. If song is equal to null, is not equal to play audio stream. What do you mean? Oh, play music stream. Okay. And in the loop, I have to keep updating the string. I think. Yeah, we need to. Maybe no. We are literally. Okay, yeah. Okay. Is the sound please? Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be taking 10 seconds. I am not hearing anything. Strange. Okay. Let's print. Song is loaded. Okay, song is loaded. Then how come it's not playing anything? If the issue is the sound, for our example, let's take music stream, the position. How do we calculate the position? How do we know? Is it the percentage? In seconds. Okay. Let's say 10 seconds. Yeah, we're not providing the. It's great. I don't know why. Failure to load audio buffer stream could not be created. Why? Try to create data conversion pipeline. I mean, why? Is it because of the file path? Let's check that. No. File format not support. Oh, it's using the MD files. I should move them. Okay. Then what's wrong? Failure to load audio buffer. I don't understand. Show me the stream from file. Yeah. Let's fetch the take the error. What's wrong? Okay. To create data conversion pipeline. Why? It's a warning. It should be error. Okay, it did load it here. I don't know why music file loaded, but okay, these are warnings. That's fine. I'm dumb. Song is loaded. Then why is it not playing? It takes the music. Does it return anything? Doesn't return anything. Let's. I think it's because we are. Let's not see the music. Maybe it's small. It's playing. No, it's not playing. I mean, it's loading the file. No, there is something wrong. Because this should have shown an error. It's not gonna be working, but it's not throwing any error. Dating. Is that right? We have to load the music stream. We load it here. Play by passing the music. Update music stream. Yes. Set music volume. Do we have to manually set the music? Let's try to do this method. Okay. We are updating it. Okay, we are polluting the logs. Okay, we did get the duration, but some reason we are not able to hear anything. Maybe you have to set the volume. What is the issue? I think it internally will call the load audio stream, but we're not going to be doing that. Not working. We're not supposed to call it here because it should be playing if it's. Working. I think we are running phone.
Like you.
Yeah, that seems to be working. But which file are we actually loading here? Yeah, this one. MP3 files. If Raylib MP3 file. I mean, sure, because that's the main format of the. Didn't work. It's suppose. Okay, it does support. Easy. Because we are not getting any error saying this format is not supported, because we are able to load them. We are getting the failed to create data conversion pipeline. Ready to load RU buffer. String could not be created. I don't know. Does not say anything, and I could not be able to find anything. Example Raylib audio music. I need the code. Okay, here we got the init audio device. We have to call. Oh, maybe this is the issue. If it does not say I have to do that. Yeah, I think that's the issue. We spent a lot of time just do that. Let's see if it's placed, then fine. Yeah, that's the issue because I didn't read the documentation. I am dumb. That's fine. We are able to play the phone. And now we have to maintain the state like previous, next, and using the keyboard. We do that. I think in the vendor song, we will check if the music is playing or not by using the current song. Yeah, we have to. This will take the music, current music, but we need to be able to set the current music state. I think we will have the global field. Current audio. Okay. Here we will, instead of returning from the function, we will just current audio stream printing now. Cannot come. Okay, is not nullable data. Now I can, and you can do it. Music. This is music. Oh yeah. Okay. You have to do that here again. Oh. Okay. What else? Yeah, this one. This one will take. I don't think it has to take anything. We'll just check if the music is playing or not. Is music stream playing? Okay, let's see. Is music stream playing? Current audio stream. If not, we will current audio index equal to audio index plus 1 audio dot count. We will just, I think it will wrap around, right? Yeah, it will. Maybe no. Okay. Okay. I'm using the, I have to take input from the user, create a method. Yeah, let's do private static. But we do have to call the load index, load song, because we are just incrementing it. We should load the stream. Okay, static update on. Oh, I think next. Oh, we don't need to do that. I mean, it will be helpful if we create the helper function. We do have the function here, render song, which will be automatic, but to manually change the song, just do it here after playing. Or maybe no, I think we have to, after loading the song here, we have to start playing it, because we are in the loop and the initial song starts here. Let's remove this because we don't need this. We'll just start playing in the function itself. Dot play music stream. I think should just change the name from audio to music. And then we should create the which will do this. I think we should take the operation, because when we are performing, when we are using the keyboard, we will either go previous or next. So we should either be abstracting or incrementing. So let's take tool increment if increment, okay, else, okay, true here, and in here we will create the, we will listen to the keys. Should we do that before? I think we should do that before. Raylib dot if keep pressed key arrow key left. Okay. I think we can just set this by default true. We don't have to have if. Okay. Now let's check. Oh, we should unload the song first. Yeah, I forgot that. So before when we are loading, we have to first check if the current stream is null. Oh, why are we resetting here? We need to do that. Yeah. If current stream is not equal to null, okay, after unloading, we will load the music stream again with a new one, because we're gonna be calling the load song only if we increment, or maybe in the initial state, like when the window is initializing, and when the arrow keys are pressed. This is why I hate working in .NET, because it's taking like 10 seconds. I am clicking the arrow keys, but it's not doing anything. Why? I am calling. Oh, that's not gonna be the issue. It's gonna be the same. Working. Working. Why? We're loading the files, we're loading the string. The current index is okay. The count is equal to 0. We are setting it now. If it is not, we have to, and if it's not, we are loading the stream. We are playing it here, and then we are updating here. And every time if is called, okay, we are only updating, but we are not calling the actual load song, which we have to do. Great. Now it's done. We are able to create the navigation to previous and next, and then we have to first print the name of the actual song that is playing. And we get the name. I mean, we already have the file name, or do we? We have the audio index. We can use that to get the path. You can just print it. Render song. And where do we do that? We're only gonna be doing it every time we update. Load music stream, load music. This is better if we call it music file. But we should also, I mean, when the user is quitting, can we catch, like, if the user is not quitting gracefully or the application is shutting down, can we catch and unload the audio streams, like music streams? Because we're going to be leaking the memory. I mean, it's going to be auto cleared up by the operating system, but we do that because we have the music stream. We can just check before the unloading font. We can check if it is not null, we can unload it, but that only works if the user uses the like gracefully quits instead of application maybe shutting down differently. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just create a function because we do have the unload. Okay, once dot unload music stream comment if okay, can unload it here. When the application is created, we can listen to that. We should right. Right. And here and here okay. Let's see. Okay, be able to unload the music, unload audio stream. Yes. Okay. But yeah, that will only work if the user actually quits using the queue. We don't have to worry about that now. Now we have to let the user pause the music. How do we pause? We have the function pause, resume. Okay. If pause, private static full if pause, and we will listen to the if 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 pause, we will just resume. Else okay. Maybe no. Okay. How to handle that? Why not just do it here? Oh, that doesn't work. If I fucked it up. If it's paused, yeah, we are not setting the actual like it's paused. We have to set the pause state to not pause. Huh? What am I thinking? If it's pause, we have to set it to not pause. Same for that. So okay, working. Okay. I think we should move this to an event. Okay. Now we have to draw the song name. Hmm. Okay. And then we will render it. Next, we will use a font. I think this one will dot text pro. No, we don't need that. I think we can just be fine with X. I have to put, yeah. Now let's take the font. Which one will take fonts? Are these the ones that are actually loaded? I will specify the name. Font. Out. Okay. Have to see the let's try the bold. Okay. And if this is no, okay, we have the text is music name, and then the position is text X and Y. And the size, setting, tint. I don't think it will work. To me. Ah, okay. No. This is not be applied. Oh, I don't know why I can't do that. I mean, I think let's just hope not now. Okay, I'm not calling the function, so that's why. So every time the render on, so Oh no. This will call the event like event for update stream. Okay, update music stream. Okay. Yeah, loading. In the loading, we will. Where are we calling the actual vendor song? Because I keep forgetting stuff. Corrections. How do I know? I'm not calling it anyway. Update and load. Yeah, because the load song will actually do that. Load music stream. So whenever I load the new stream, because update stream, after that I will, but update stream will only be called manual, like, yeah, so let's just do that here. Render on music title. I don't think I have to render it every time, every frame. Maybe I should. Oh, because, oh, right. Clear background, where is it? I have to run this after that, because clear background will be on top of the actual text. Okay. We should enter that, but how do I get the actual size of that, of the text? Will I be able to get that? Get string. Dude, yeah. Oh, this is I was supposed to put it here. Text the font size. Okay. Should I increase the font size to 100? I think I should. I fucked it. Okay, because I mean it is centered, but the starting is. But we can actually get the width of the. Why is my font like that? Because my font is I mean, technically it's not my font. Do I have to do anything? I think I will do that in the next video. It's late, I gotta go. Maybe I will finish it off the stream of the video, or like, yeah, I will record it because, yeah. But let's check. But we should finish the centering the font. Get font text. How do I calculate it? I mean, we are okay because can we actually get the font? Okay. Bold font. Font width. We have the base size. So with that we can get the characters and the size to get the. I think we can get the. What is that? Oh, these are. This is an integer. I think default height. Okay, it's the height. Okay, we have it here. Let's try to do that here once. Width multiplied by the music name. Okay, music name dot length of characters. So we will get the actual. I mean, instead of we can do that, but let's do that width. I have to subtract. By it's gone. It's off the screen. You have to. And we should also set the base font size. Down. We can see the logs. Font width is 1496. Oh, it's multiplied. Okay. 512 what? Oh. Looks good, but how do I get the actual width of the text I'm rendering so I can center it? And I should also be able to move it a little to the top so I can actually show the progress bar in the next video. I think so. Mm, oh, how to calculate the text width in Raylib? Measure text. Okay, what does text? Okay, it takes the name, font size, okay, it returns, okay, then I can say text width, and here I can say it should be in the center now. This one by this. I don't know. I don't do the graphics designing, so yeah, it's working now. Okay, it's center now. But now we have to increase the size. So we can use that here. I think it's the spacing, right? No, the first one is the font size, the next one is okay. Now we will get the text in the center. Somehow it is very ugly. Okay, I mean, yeah, we will do the progress bar in the next video. I will do it. Maybe I will do it without posting it because I don't know. Let me show you one thing. I mean, I did create it from the, I think this one. I mean, I did use the TS sorting some of the assets of his. I didn't credit him in the GitHub. Let me show you an example. I mean, for the characters for these one I used the TS sorting digits texture in the GitHub. I used him. I did credit him in my repo, and it is. I just want to learn how to use the relic. So yep, I will. initial commit. I didn't create the repo first, so I will do that later. I have to create the fonts as well. Okay, see you later.